Hello, Monsters of Man here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 17 of my Ghorst campaign for Patreon supporters and also YouTube members. The Bounders, that's what I've called it because it's the most cringeworthy thing I could think to call it, and now I feel bad about it, but it's too late to change it, or at least I could change it, but I can't be bothered to work up the enthusiasm. Anyway, last time we managed to finally make some pushes against Village, which was great. Archeon is being held back by that guy. Casper the Friendly Vamp is just chilling. Basically, we've got defences in the north to keep chaos off our back, and then we can move these three armies down, clean out the chaos waste. We've got three more armies over here, Ghorst as well, and we're about to... There's dwarves. Dwarves are about to kick off. There's going to be a dwarf kick-off. It's all about to kick off with the dwarves. Holy shit. So, lots to think about. I've fiddled about with... Should I go this way? I'm tempted to go this way.
I am ready.
You know what? I was thinking about this the other day, right? So, if we have a look at corruption. So, I don't... Right. Now, I am interested to know how you kind of offset. So buildings do reduce corruption, right? I was trying to think this over because I was like reducing corruption is actually, because you can have multiple types of corruption at the same time now, can't you? So we've got chaos corruption here, and we've got vampiric corruption. So vampiric corruption is being increased by events, technology, characters, and buildings. Chaos corruption is also increasing by characters, buildings, local populace, and local armies. My question is, how does this work? Because I don't... So we're increasing it by 2 with characters. They're increasing it by 4 with characters. But then over here, it's like reducing it? Or maybe non-corruption just reduces it. So if you have your own type of corruption, is it harder then to reduce corruption? Right? Because you'll only increase your own corruption, you won't reduce other corruption. Does that make sense? Because I was thinking, because like, you know, vampires, right? We have a 20% additional chance to resurrect or something, right? So it goes up to 20%. We've got 4% here. So I was thinking, when you're fighting the vampire crisis, right? One of the main issues with that crisis is the fact that you can kill 3 armies and they'll just be back. So realistically, you have to like reduce the corruption. But actually, reducing corruption is actually quite tricky. It's not like, you know, the old Total War medieval days where you could just slap a priest in a region and wait for them to turn into a heretic. It's just, I don't know, they just seem to have made it harder to understand. Because before there was just one corruption in any one region, and now you can have multiple types of corruption. Which in theory, okay. And I'm assuming they did it for like the undivided chaos who can, like, you know, do different types of corruption. Fine. However, it just, I don't quite understand how the corruption works anymore. It feels a bit like fucking weird. Anyway, that's just me having a little whinge. But yeah, I think people like it when I have a whinge. I don't know why.
Everything dies.
Normally, I'm hard-pressed to get people to listen to me whinge. My wife, my child, both just roll their eyes. Oh well. Ghorst. I feel like we're going to have to go this... You're kind of by yourself, aren't you? Now, we're not at war with Azhag.
Dennis, you better say something interesting.
But he's not... He doesn't... Why doesn't he like me? Military actions against Grimgor's Arg Boys. Okay, well, he's dead, so... You know. On the other hand, the doors are about to kick off, and maybe I just want to let them murder their way through Azhag first. Maybe that's the play. Don't know. Anyway, last time there was a poll. The poll was, should we do sneaky plays? Sneaky plays for sneaky people. To Do I want... I guess I've got that one. To try and, like, wipe out the Reichlands and then use our allies to settle the Empire. And looking at... So, Patreon said, yes, let's do the sneaky plays. The YouTube members are a little bit more 50-50 because there is only 2 of them at the moment. So, obviously... I mean, we had 100% vote participation, though, so that's good. But I did... I did add up the numbers, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the numbers from each poll. This is a logistical fucking... Well, it's not a nightmare, but it's more work for me. But I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take the numbers from each poll and then put them into its own chart so I can get the full breakdown. Thankfully, at this point, it's pretty easy to do. So most people voted for the sneaky play. So we're going to try and get the Empire wiped out. And then, once they're dead, we'll help Kislev and shit. You want me... No, because I've got... You're about... Thorgrim, you're about to kick off. You're about to kick the fuck off. And then I'm going to have to kill you. It's going to be a nightmare. Alright. I mean, in many cases, we've already been murdered, so... It's probably fine. Anyway... I love this map because it's got a lovely little choke point. Love it. Great little choke points. Love me a choke point. Choke me harder. That's what I always say. So we're dicking about in the air with Sigwald. More of the horsemen getting caught by our summoned-in zombies, but we are limited on magic, so we have to be a little bit careful. I will say with Ghorst, like, having the Uber zombies is quite fun. However, every battle does feel fairly samey. We have the zombies, we grind down the enemy, we potentially have some units that actually do some damage, if we're lucky, and otherwise, we just wait until the zombies, like, kill everyone. So the enemy general... throwing himself. You know what I would like? I would like some, like, Far East Norskans, like proper Far East Norskans. I don't know what they would look like, but that sounds like something that'd be quite interesting to see. Because these guys obviously have, like, Eastern names, like Jishuan Wei. I should play Three Kingdoms again. Just one of the main factions, not the Yellow Turbans or the Nan Man. One of the main factions. I think it's like a fan-made, like, overhaul mods, which fixes a lot of the problems. Oh, careful, Necromancer, they don't like you. Gotta be honest, bashing heads in is not really going to do very much. Nice Wind of Death. Are they? Because quite a few of you just exploded into, like, half the man you used to be. Quite a lot of legs just fell over. It's rude. The zombies are, once again, just sort of grinding down the enemy. We're taking damage, but we're replenishing it. Famir. Oh, I do like the Famir. I like them because they were in hero quests. You had 4 Famir. And they just seem like so... Like, compared to everything else, just so weird. These big club tails, cyclopean eyes. Isn't there a Famir faction? That's what I should do! Yes! There we go. I'll play a Famir faction. They probably don't have any missile units. I think I watched Great Book of Grudges. Do a video on that. Okay, well, so far so good. The Famir are doing some damage to us, but you know, nothing too bad. Our cavalry waiting. Now, obviously, if they charge through the back of the zombies, they're not going to do much damage. However, I'm thinking the Blood Knights could do quite a bit of damage to the Famirs. They've got an extra bonus 22 versus large. They don't have any armor. Well, they do have armor piercing, but not very much. Sigwald landing in amongst the enemy, trying to kill off the enemy general. Actually seems to do quite well against him. I wasn't holding my breath there. Meanwhile, Eliza is it's got the Lynx effect, I guess. She's surrounded by men, desperately trying to penetrate her with long shafts. Fortunately, she is not taking any of their shit. She's up to 41 kills. That's a hell of a body count. Necromancers keeping our line of zombies together, taking not really very much damage at all. The problem is, like, it's a good problem to have, the AI overestimating how well they'll do against you. On the other hand, it does mean you end up having to fight a lot of battles. So our Blood Knights have charged in, trying to deal with the Famir. And they're already racking up the kills, taking a little bit of damage there, but they are being buffed up. They've got the Unholy Lodestone there. They also got Master of the Dead. And they also got more melee defense and attack and vigor from the Necromancer there, as he gives them a little pep talk. Meanwhile, Eliza, 53 kills. And I'll be honest, there's only the penetrating is very one-sided in this conflict. I don't think you're gonna, mate. I genuinely don't think you're gonna. Blood Knights getting some good kills there. I think they've managed to bring down some of the Famir. I think the enemy general's dead. And we are starting to see quite a bit of routing amongst the enemy. Our Black Knights finally break through our lines. Move in to assist Eliza, but not that she really needs the assistance, of course. She don't need no big skelly man. Nope, they're all dead or running away. She's actually got almost 2,000 damage dealt as gold, and most of that is melee. What a gal. The Blood Knights continuing to deal with those Famir, but the Black Knights now got a rear charge. And once one flank breaks, the whole army decides to flee the battlefield, leaving us. I mean, I'm genuinely honest. I don't think we lost barely anyone, and we can just heal them up almost immediately. And we'll send the direwolves out to go and hunt down this Famir and make sure they're not a problem in the future. Okay, and I'll take the replenishment, thank you. Guess you just didn't need that army. Let's refuse. I don't think the corruption would do very much, but... Jules! Oh no. Oh no.
Look on me and despair. Your defiance is noted.
I am going to shift you into the challenge stone because I think Archaon is going to be hard pressed to get around you. And I wonder if he's going to try or if he's just going to be like, I'm going to run the other way. I know what his best option is. Run for his fucking life and don't look back.
Bring me flesh to craft. Bring it all to me.
I want it all. Ow. Okay. I'll keep it for myself, thank you.
Beyond your comprehension.
Don't look at him. Speak to me.
I wonder if I can get a vassal. I've got...
shall rise again.
Obviously, I've got one vassal. Can I get more? I wonder if I can vassalize village. Will he be a good boy for me? I don't think he will. We do. I'm just going to stay there. To be honest, if they attack, even with our army damaged, it's just not an issue. Just not an issue. I'm going to take that one, that one. I'm going to take both of those. We're only getting one magic. Where are we getting one magic from? Characters. Oh. I feel like wizards should have like a just a 1, 2, 3 magic per turn or something, so that if you've got an army that's like heavy on magic users, you're not going to want for magic. I think that should just be the case. Like if you've got like this army should not be worried about magic. It's got 4 fucking casters in it. And instead we need to sit there in that magic stance. We can't use the magic stance because we'll take attrition. Ugh. Ugh. Never mind. Get Arcane Conduit. That will help a little bit. You're on the way to help, which is good. You guys are fine. I reckon we can just roll over this. And Verena...
Undeath Ascendant. Yes, my Lord of Death.
You just
Very well.
book it over here, alright? Alright, I think we're fine here.
My bloodline calls.
Hello, sir. Yeah, you better run. You're not going to run far enough, though, are you? Pyrrhic Victory. And you want to kill all of... Really? Seriously, guys? Oh, fuck. I do think that the Auto Resolve should be a little bit more, I don't know, accurate, and it should like you know, if they got the Raven, if they got a plus 40 heal per second in melee combat, that should make those zombies pretty scary. I say it's a good problem to have, because the enemy do want to fight you all the time. Well, apart from these guys. Why do these guys not want to fight me when it says that I'll win, or they'll win? Anyway, we got some fun things. We got some Gorges coming out of the trees. The Blood Knights taking on those Nautical Ice Trolls. Should do fairly well against them. The Doggos chasing down the Marauder Horsemen. The Gorges coming in from behind because they have that bonus versus infantry. 20. Ooh. Yep, they're doing quite well. Horsemen trying to get away from the Dire Pack, because those guys have extra bonus versus large, which is going to make them pretty scary to any missile cavalry. Meanwhile, this werewolf is trying to murder Frederick. I thought I was looking at his... I thought he turned around for a second there. I thought that was his... I thought he was wearing a little skull hat. I mean, he's not. He's just... Look at him go. Look at you go, mate. Look at you go. You're doing your best. You're living your best life. The Gorges have done what they do best and murder infantry. Yes. Okay, we've managed to get away from the werewolf, and we're currently shooting him in the back with the crossbows. I mean, they're not Iron Hail gunners, but I'll take it. And as we surround and destroy the enemy army, it finally breaks and runs. Of course, this army's dead because it already retreated once. Right, well, there we go. Fairly straightforward, I think.
This better be important.
Bet Wolfric going to be shitty with me now, isn't he? I mean, he's already shitty with me, so it really doesn't matter. Really makes no difference. Also, Casper will level up, which is good. That is good. What do I like? You know what? I'm going to get Flock of Doom. Like a bit of Flock of Doom. Love a bit of Flock of Doom. Oh, dirty slag. I love it when birds peck people to death. Right. So, good. Who hasn't moved? Helman Ghorst. Yeah. I do. Ghorst, I do want you to move. I do. But at this moment in time, I think you just need to stay. You know what I do need is like more ghostly assassins, don't I? That would be good. Also more money. Vampiric Corruption is fine. Where is the ghost build? Can we... Oh, there it is. Just costs too much. That's fine. Where do I have the ghost building? Here. I can get one... Wait, was Jules Holland like... Oh my god, Jules Holland was actually like literally annihilated. Jules, no! Clara. Souffle girl. I don't know how to spell souffle. I'm just going to say souffle girl. But where does she get the eggs? Okay, you're new girl. Try not to die. Tell you what, actually come in this direction, but we're probably going to have a lot of dwarves to kill. So you can shank them, we can blood kiss the shit out of them, get your snog on. Get your snog on. Yeah, well, we need more banshees to assassinate. I mean, to be honest though, once we've got what? However many blood kisses I need to fill out, I don't actually need to assassinate people anymore. I mean, having all of them would be nice. Don't get me wrong. Oh god, look at these armies. That's going to be a nightmare. The thing that kills zombies is missile weapons. And dwarves have missile weapons in fucking spades! Like, as in, they probably, like, build a spade into a gun or something. I don't know. How do guns work? Who knows? Okay. Oh, Archaon is... I guess he wants to die. I guess he chooses death. He's just given up on life. I can even just auto-resolve. I mean, we've killed a lot of Archaon, haven't we? We've killed a lot of Archaon. He's just not even trying anymore. He's just given up. What do you have in your army? You have a lot of missile boys. You've also got well, those that okay. I mean, ideally, at some point, I would like to have. Get Diviner. I mean, I guess that's nice. We can farm magic items, can't we?
Everything dies. The scent of death is strong.
Yeah, I did shower, but I realised that may not have got all of it.
This.
Okay, we're going to bop you. Motherfucker!
Soon I'll be all powerful. I'm the puppet master, not you.
Oh, you may decide to ambush us. Is that a problem? Nah, it'll probably be alright. It'll probably be alright. Oh, Fate of Buna. It's just one of those. It's very expensive, and I don't really feel like it does anything. Like, I could move them together, but Village can just ambush us, so it's probably no point worrying too much about that.
Yours is power, I think.
Okay, we'll pop you in there. And then we can sort of sweep eastwards. There's another army incoming.
Refused. This better be important. We are in agreement.
Elf Slayer? Mate, no fucking elves around here. Not a sausage. Now, where is... There we go. Silence of the Southern Seas. Okay, that's not a major important. Drums in the Deep. There we go. 3 turns. Ghorst. The problem is, I don't want to break our alliance, so I'm just going to chill here for... Hello.
Begone, or I'll take your head.
Scrag.
It does not deserve it.
Okay, I think Scrag may want to start something here.
On the tomb. On my way. Bring it all to me.
Okay, you're still recruiting. We'll just put you there. You may, I mean, you may all decide to, like, charge down.
Only one I listen to is me.
You've got 4 stacks there. I don't know. Is that... Oh, wait. Is that a camp as well? No. Wait, yes.
I'm the one in charge round here.
They slapped a camp in Deadfire Pass. That is a ballsy maneuver. And the Wood Elves are still just... like, I don't quite know what they're doing. They're just dicking about.
An impossible path.
I'm really hoping they go for the Reichland. Okay, let's knock down this. We want to repair that. Do I want that? No, I'm going to knock it down. Got the Vampiric Corruption here, which is what we want. I mean, obviously the Vampiric Corruption isn't going to stop us from taking Attrition, but it will make the enemy take Attrition. And also increase our chance of, like, reviving and shit, which is always quite useful. Oh, Scrag. Oh, Scrag. Okay. Well, for a start, that's not where the enemy army started. It started here, in this battle. What the fuck? What the fuck? Honest to God, they started here. I hit them with the zombies, hit them in the back with the Blood Knights. Blood Knights murdered them, all good. And no, they're all just running away. What the hell? Okay. Cool. Cool. Right, well, oh, okay. Well, that's not what happened. That's not what happened in the battle. So, oh well. Oh, Scrag. Look, concentrate on killing the Wood Elves, alright? I'll stay my side of Blackfire Pass. You can stay your side. Easy peasy.
I'll have you speak now. Praise your gods. I like what...
Okay, weird flex, but alright. Not an ambush. Also, they're attacking the army that isn't really damaged. Interesting choice, Village. Interesting choice. Not necessarily one I think is going to end working in your favour, but... I'm not sure why he attacked this army. The other one seemed like an easier target, but what do I know? What do I know, Village? Never mind. So Village's army is, they've got a bunch of Chaos Warhounds. That's not really going to do very much against the Zombies. And the Marauders, likewise, not going to do very much. They do have some Pink Horrors, so they get some fire in there. They do have some, they got, you know, the Trolls are quite nasty. The Spawn are quite nasty. They got the Dragon Ogres. That's quite good. And they got a Giant there. But yeah, the general sort of like makeup of this army is pretty trash. It's trashed here, Village. It's trashed here. However, what I don't want is this Feral Manticore eating my Iron Hail Gunners. So, we're going to send the Count to murder this Manticore. First, a fireball to the face. just to like give it a general idea of what's about to happen to it. The Ironhail Gunners in a lovely position there. We have the Sentinels out in front, so that any enemy unit charging the Ironhail Gunners will get tied up on the Sentinel. Ooh, that's gonna sting. The Zombies are still quite squishy. It's just that they regenerate really quickly and have a lot of regeneration potential. So anything that does damage to them where they're not in melee combat is going to, you know, mince them. Ironhail Gunners getting some good shots in there. The Giant moving in on the Sentinel. We've got the Vargheists just keeping an eye on the Pink Horrors. Seem to be shooting at 3 gnomes in a trench coat. But then the Vargheists come in from the back. Don't have to be careful of these Chaos Knights though. Most of the enemy seems to be attacking our sort of like centre rather than the flank, which is what I was expecting. No, no, no. Oh, that really stings. Okay, with most of the enemy army attacking the centre, with the rest of our army is going to sort of like flip around. And bring our second unit of Ironhail Gunners to help out this centre bit, which has got most of the Trolls and Dragon Ogres, and of course the Giant. He's taking a lot of missile fire, but he's still going. We also need to deal with Village. We've got nothing really that can melee him down. Oh no, the Vargheists are going to get eaten. No, fuck. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Looks like the Pink Horrors going down, though. The Vargheist might just come back to life at the end of the battle. So, I mean, fingers crossed. Something which ain't coming back at the end of the battle is this Chaos Giant. Down he goes. They were still fending off. The Count is taking a lot of axes to the face. Plus he's got a Manticore still fighting. He ran away and then came back. Little shit. Never mind. Most of the enemy army is dealt with. Still needs to deal with Village himself. One of the Sentinels is quite low on health, but he's still got 3,000, which is, you know, more than most units actually have. And there we go, a mass rout. It's like Village is still holding on for the moment, but for how much longer? Right, I'm just going to get the Varghulf to move out of the way for a second, then we'll just shoot Village. That seems like... There we go. That did it. He's now like, oh, I see. Right, no, I think we should... Tommen, I think we should leave. Ooh, yeah. And just the Chaos Spawn now fighting on as the rest of the army flees the battlefield. We'll get the dire wolves to hunt down as much stuff as we can. Meanwhile, I'd really like if we could kill Village. But he's running at quite the pace, and I don't think the Ironhail's gunners are the same speed. Maybe throw a fireball at him. We're gonna chase him until we eventually do manage to put him out of our misery. But it's gonna take a little while. But he will die. Well, we lost the Vargheists, but otherwise, not too bad. Push defense, Antipol's Black Horror, blah blah blah. more winds of magic power capacity. That's alright. It's alright. It's nice. I'll take it. Sildrator dead. The Harbinger's Disaster are dead. Goodness me, a lot of things happened, didn't it? The Red Waste is about to rebel. Fine. Fine. Lizardmen gone. I mean, lizardmen aren't necessarily a major concern. It looks like everyone's about to... I see. Well. Huh.
Bats and wolves, gather. Bring me flesh to craft.
Well. That certainly is a turn up for the books.
You dare.
Undeath Ascendant. Yes, my lord of death. Yes, my son.
I don't really know what I can do about that. Huh. Huh. I mean, I guess wiping out the Wood Elves isn't completely out of the question. The other option is we just take the Empire. The fact that our soft underbelly is about to be utterly fucked. I mean, there is no way we're going to be able to deal with that. And the Dragon Isles is making us 4k. Yeah, we're about to have money issues.
They will serve.
We're about to have some quite serious money issues. Right.
As you say.
Right. Right. Why aren't you taking attrition now? Maybe you just don't take attrition down here. And also, apparently not in non-vampiric. Oh, it is vampire. Oh, okay. 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 Well, my whim currently at the moment is blind panic. That's where I am emotionally right this second. I have nothing that I can do to deal with that problem. That is completely unmanageable. I mean, I don't even have the closest army is this one. And there's no way in hell that army is going to be able to defeat all this shit. That's just not happening. Which means we have got to assume this is lost. We've lost this. So, we need a stockpile of money.
My bloodline calls.
And
Through the shadows.
how did Scrag get away?
Your servant, Almor. On my way.
And I think we're just going to have to rampage through the Empire. I think that's the only play. And it does mean fighting the Reichlands, but maybe not until the last seconds. Maybe we just kill everyone else. And then... because I feel like with the dwarves going apeshit, as well as the lizard men, that has thrown quite the spanner in the works. I mean, we'll clean up village.
You doubt our power. You doubt the trusted twins.
Mate, I've curb stomped you repeatedly.
Everything dies.
The only thing that matters is completing our objective.
They will serve.
So, Greater Arcane Conduits. Raised Dead. What can we get? I could get some doggos, just because it's not more fucking not vampires. Not more fucking zombies. We could go and sack this. I do like the fact I'm just spreading vampiric corruption all over the place. That's fun. Is the chaos... because they should be spreading chaos corruption, right? So, local armies, other corruption, adjacent provinces. Right. Okay. I think we need money buildings in places we don't have money buildings. I think that's... hello.
I will alone.
Hello, friends.
Refused. This better be important.
You haven't blundered into our ambush, so I'm just going to sit here for the moment. Good. Yeah, I think what we're going to do... is we're going to have to go on a rampage.
Move us.
We got the lads. We're just going to smash through into the Empire, conquer as much shit as we can. Anyone that wants a military alliance can have one. Anyone that doesn't is going to get the fucking stick. How much do you like the Empire? You like them a lot more than I do. We may end up fighting Caravan as well. I won't fight them unless I absolutely have to, but I think I might end up fighting them.
Vampire, speak before I summon the witch hunters.
Don't summon the witch hunters, Carl. Be chill. Be cool. Be cool, Carl. Be fucking cool. I guess you just stay there, because we need someone to defend. We need someone to defend against Archaon, because he will just keep sending up. This is kind of the problem with Total War, isn't it? In that if there's a direction you don't want to expand into, and there's someone who doesn't like you there, then you'll either have to wipe them out, or
for my hordes.
no, or just keep an army there to defend for it. I guess that was a problem in real life. But it's kind of annoying when the AI can just recruit more shit than you can. Okay. I think we're going to go straight for village. We can probably reach you. Do you have a garrison? Kind of. We can probably... in fact, if we attack... What do you have? You do have spells.
You dare.
Okay. I kind of like that army as it is, to be honest. Alright. Alright, this is what we're going to do.
Who wishes the red
Oh, we can't quite reach. Fuck. Okay, you're going to move a little bit closer. And then we're going to hit Lothar. And hopefully that'll pull the garrison out. And that should make our life... oh, Slaaneshin's dead. They've done it. Holy shit. Took him a while, but they did it. Good job, you guys. About half rebellion in the Eastern Steppes. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. Yeah. Yeah, well, we all got our problems, haven't we? Literally, we've got so many problems. I did one, like, in my Kairos campaign, I did wonder why the last defenders cropped up in the Dragon Isles and down here. And I'm assuming that's just because they just spawned a bunch of armies in that area. Local lizard armies in your area. Ow! Motherfuck! God, this Orazov is such a pain in the ass. Oh well, that was easy. I thought they had more stuff. I was wrong. I was so very wrong. What are you doing? What the fuck are you doing? How is Vlad still alive? Okay, I think
I trust our dealings will bear fruit, friend.
We're gonna make friends with... Holy shit!
Yes. All right.
Okay, we can get that as well.
On it.
Now, we just need to make him like us more than the Empire. And then... no, actually, all I need to do is get someone who doesn't like the Empire.
Friends of the Empire.
This is like... I could talk to Vlad. Declare war on the Empire. I mean, other people would be a bit like, oh, I don't like that. But if I do it quickly enough, I could wipe them out before they become an issue. Wait, what? I saw some... Did I recruit someone? Did I get a quest to recruit someone? Something popped up then about Ulrika. But she doesn't seem to be... Oh, unless it's a general? No. Fuck knows. I've got so many goddamn events. Genuinely... Oh, we had to... Oh, it's been abandoned because we're now military allies. I mean, things change.
The Boca Palace's doors are...
Things change. Right. So... The Empire... I don't think the Empire actually has that many settlements. Shh. 7 settlements. That's not that many. I mean, getting across them without dying from attrition will be a fucking mission. But we could... The problem is, I need someone who I can talk to about declaring war on the Empire. That's probably fine. What we'll do is we'll wipe out Vlad and we'll take his stuff. That'll give us a base right next to the fucking... Right next to the fucking dwarves, by the looks of it. Never mind, we'll worry about that in a second. I mean, we've got plenty of things to worry about. Plenty of shit to concern ourselves with. Whoop whoop. Are you back home? Oh, that is... Mate. Classic fucking error. Classic fucking error. Oh, I hope you like rockets, lads. Because you're going to get a lot of them. Already, we've been pounding the enemy army as it has advanced into our little choke point here. Got frontliner zombies, obviously. We're keeping some crypt ghouls on the back, along with the direwolves there, because I know they've got some flankers, and I know they'll really want to take out our artillery. I'm not too worried about the mammoth. I'll get a badly disguised werewolf to take that out. Although a few cannonballs probably won't hurt. Well, won't hurt me. It's going Terrorgeist of mammoth though. Enemy reinforcements that are showing up are getting absolutely pounded. And yes, the flankers have arrived, and we've picked them off with the criticals and the direwolves there, making short work of them. Lovely stuff. Meanwhile, on the other flank, we have yet more. Is it Horsemasters? Or just Horsemasters and Horsemen? We've got some more criticals there just in case we need them. The enemy army is much depleted as it arrives. Obviously, it's not going to do it much good. Badly Disguised Werewolf is really trying to take out that mammoth. He's definitely done some damage, but the mammoth has a massive health pool. And he's getting distracted by all this infantry that's now clustering around him. But you know what you shouldn't do when there's lots of like rockets and shit around? Cluster in a big group. That's a poor life choice. It's probably the last life choice you're ever going to make. So while we mop up some of this infantry with the badly disguised werewolf, it's definitely trying to take out the enemy general. I've just decided that, you know what, let's just target the big blob with the rockets, right? And the cannons. Just target it with everything. You gonna shoot anytime, lads, or you just chilling? Just... There we go. Yeah, well, at least they're not clustered anymore. However, the enemy mammoth has actually managed to like smash into our rear line. So we're going to bring a badly disguised werewolf back to finish off this guy. Meanwhile, some cavalry managed to sneak past. Not many of them, though. Only 17 managed to escape the ghouls. And although they managed to get in amongst the fire rain rocket briefly, there's just not enough of them to do any damage, and they immediately break and run. Of course, all we need to do is rout this army because we're attacking the settlement. So this army's dead regardless. And we're going to sack that settlement for the delicious, delicious money. Where's that map? Come on, mate. Get the mammoth. The mammoth. The map. Kill the mammoth. Get him. I mean, we don't need to get him, but it's the principle of the thing, isn't it? That's it. Fuck off. Thanks for all your stuff. See, I'm not going to even raise your city. I'm not that invested. Don't really care. Just want to fuck you up. Soul Blight. You know what? I could really do with some casters or something. Crypt Horrors just aren't that good. Charge bonus and weapon strength. See, I think their melee attack's just too low. I guess. Oh, fuck it. We'll get some. We'll get some. Right, sort that problem out. But wasn't really a problem. Right, we'll kill those guys. Then we just need to mop those up. But if we can kill Village, I would actually like Village to be my bitch. Don't know if he'll actually be my bitch. Oh, Imric. Run! Run! Oh, they've world treed towards you. Oh, mate, you gotta get up. You gotta get the hell out of Dodge. Where are you running to? Oh, you're going to attack the lizardmen. Seriously? The priorities for the AI are just so fucking weird. Like, okay, I realised that. I mean, I guess I'm assuming it's because the lizardmen are your #1 threat. I can't see, but I'm assuming the lizardmen are probably your #1 threat. So because they're probably the closest main. That's loose, very loosely threat. But surely, like, if you're over here and there's fucking wood elves all over the place, surely this is your main issue at the moment. I don't understand. I don't fucking understand. It's just so... Because obviously, like, the way the AI works is it has, like, a list of priorities. So it applies weighting, because I watched a video on AI. I think it's still on the Creative Assembly YouTube channel, but it was on Three Kingdoms. But I'm assuming that it's going to be basically the same for Warhammer. It's got this, and it puts weightings against different priorities. So it might be defend a city, or attack an enemy city, or attack an army, or so on and so forth. But I cannot believe that like an enemy spawning over here is, and plus the fact that you seem to just be like targeting something that doesn't exist. But I'm assuming there's an army there, and you know it's there. Which means the AI is also, you know, fully aware of where everything is at all times, because otherwise it wouldn't know there's stuff down there. Because it doesn't have any agents down there, because I would be able to see them, so it just fully knows there's something down there. So, it's omnipotent, and also
You may look upon me.
decides to travel halfway across the map to go and attack the thing that it shouldn't be able to see. Which, as priorities go, it's just a bit fucking weird, isn't it? Like, the weight... I don't know what they did to the weightings in Warhammer 3, but they have fucking fucked it. It's just so weird. I genuinely struggle to understand it sometimes.
Master of unlight.
It feels worse as you go on, doesn't it? Is that just me? I feel like after a certain point, the game just sort of like loses all coherence and just goes mad. You're gonna have rebellion. I don't really care, to be honest. I can't really care. I'm trying to build up a bit of a war chest because I know for a fact that when we start losing settlements, and we will pretty fast, I've got nothing down there to stop them, which is a problem. And so it begins.
Now you are here. You shall serve.
All right, mate. Yeah, I'm not surprised you want a non-aggression pact, to be honest. I am not surprised.
The stench of death lies heavy.
Oh, you want to pick a fight with me, do you? All right. Can't say it's your best plan, but sure. Why not? All right. Not entirely sure how that would have worked. Is it just me, or do settlements auto-resolve just basically fucking insane? It would suggest why in certain places the AI really struggles to like take settlements. Oh, there goes the dwarves. Right. Okay. Well, I am just going to... Yeah. I'm just... Right. And we're also at war with them? Yeah, everyone's going to be at war with them. Okay, that's fine. Dwarves. Lots of dwarves. Okay, let's have a look at the old victory conditions, shall we? So, we've got Aval... Really? Is that it? I thought we'd have more. What's... Oh, what about... no, okay. What... no, no, okay. No. Alright, no, I guess, okay. I thought we'd have a few more ticks off there. Obviously, I was wrong.
What do you want?
Well, what I want
Flesh to craft.
is to get across this fucking river.
Shadows. Everything dies.
We're going to go into Sylvania. Going to kick the shit out of them.
Ghorst. I go.
I'm going to mostly just ignore this. I think we should be okay. I don't think... Well, they can probably underway over, can't they? Which is its own problem. Are you just sat there?
I will alone.
You're just sat there. Cool. Okay, fine.
Bats and wolves, gather. Strike out.
Can we reach the city? No, not yet. And you have run away.
The red kiss.
You've just legged it. Rather than face me in combat, you've run for your life.
Ready.
That's a ballsy move. Oh, it's not really that ballsy. It's pretty poor, actually. Okay. Can a horde of zombies and one angry lady vampire destroy an entire chaos garrison? Yes, is the answer. Yes, no problem. As Verena, I've just charged her directly into... Now, she does have... I mean, already Verena's got some pretty good stats. 72 melee attack, 601 weapon strength. Pretty good. 213 of that is arm piercing. And she also has a bonus versus infantry as well, 35. So she has over 100 melee attack when fighting Chaos Warriors, which means she is going to fuck these guys up pretty comprehensively. We're already through the gate as well. Down goes the tower. It's shoddily made anyway. And I don't know if this... Is this destroyed now? Because this tower isn't firing. But I thought that maybe... Sorry. Anyway, we've hit them. We've seduced the Chaos Warriors. That means they no longer want to attack us. Which is a bad move on their part. They're losing the Reds. A few of them falling to their death, and that's why the Warhammer world desperately needs handrails. All I'm saying is that the Warhammer world desperately needs a health and safety directive. I know, it's, you know, sometimes it's maddening, isn't it, when health and safety comes in and tells you can't do something. I get it. But they're there for a reason, people. I mean, for one, right, you know how the undead towers throw bats in cages at people? I mean, one, why? But two, think of the disease risk. See some vampire going, I want my tower to shoot vampire bats in a cage. I said, look, I understand that you're looking for the theme there, that's fine. However, bats are riddled with disease, and that is going to be, you know, have we considered, like, protective equipment for the thralls? No. Right, well, that number one, we need some... I mean, one, you need to get this entire battlement certified, because, frankly, it's a death trap. But, I mean, you wouldn't want to go up in that tower, would you? Well, definitely not that tower. I mean, this tower over here, look at this. It's got a ruddy great fucking hole in it. I can see daylight. It's not supposed to be a hole there. If there's supposed to be, it's called a window. That's not a window. Where's the lintel, for one? Exactly. Fucking insane. Anyway, so we've got the Black Coach. The Black Coach is actually doing okay. It's doing fine. It's got 2 kills. I don't know what it's killed, but it's there. It's doing stuff. That's good. Verena is still murdering her way through a horde of... I mean, she's basically just killed all the Chaos Warriors by herself. A whole bunch of Chaos Warriors who are regretting their life choices. So we murder our way through the garrison forces. Our artillery taking up position on the hill there. I'm thinking maybe we could get some shots off. You know, maybe like rain fire rockets down on the marauders in the city, potentially. Could be an option. We've killed the enemy lord. He's dead. He's a goner. Right, we need to finish off these chaos sorcerers. They can only throw fireballs, but I do not want them throwing fireballs at me, frankly. Verrena's right in, she's lost barely any health. She's just up to 71 kills. She's just murdering her way through anyone that gets in her way. I didn't realise that the Lemurian vampires were quite so mean. Oh, you bastards. Oh, piss off. You son of a bitch. How did you do that? How the fuck? Don't you dare do it again. Oh, you motherfucker. You son of a bitch. You fucking suck. Verena, murder him. I want his head pulled off. This dick. What a... How? Fireballs are basically impossible to control. You just target a unit and hope for the best. I mean, half the time it doesn't even go where it like, you put the icon down, it goes, I'm shooting here, and it fires off somewhere completely fucking different. Get him. Thank you. Bloody ass. Right, anyway, we're through... Oh, we're actually shooting some rockets at people. Good. It's Marauders. Okay, well, there's better things to shoot rockets at, but, you know, wiping out most of a unit of Marauders is still pretty useful. Can't believe he took out 2 of my fucking cannons. Raging. Absolutely raging. Verena just taking 0 damage and giving 0 shits. I suppose the problem is that while they get bonus first infantry, most generals end up on a mount anyway. So if she's supposed to be like a... She's got dodge. Does she have dodge? I guess she's got physical resistance. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, sure. So she's supposed to be like a character killer? The best character killer is ones with anti-large, because most characters are going to be on a horse at the very least. Taking a little bit of missile fire there, but that's fine. I'm just going to basically ignore it because I can soak up that damage. We've got the Iron Hail Gunners in the city now. And to be honest, the enemy garrison not looking in very good shape. They've lost about half their number. Look at this. Look at this Chaos fucking sword. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this fucking guy. What a guy. I do not want him shooting me with fireballs. So we're going to charge down. Verena is hunting him. But you know what we could do? We could just shoot him with guns, couldn't we? Just shoot him with guns. Like, execute him. Yeah, like that. Fucking hell. Jesus. Oh, there's his head. Fuck me. Okay, cool. Cool. Chase down some of these... oh, there's some Chaos Trolls throwing themselves up. Right, we'll send the Blood Knights and some units to deal with that. The rest of the army is going to head into this little courtyard and is going to take the minor supply location. That might be enough to actually break the army. You often manage to, like, break the enemy garrison long before you manage to capture a supply location. It's usually because the AI just, like, feeds them into you. It doesn't like you gaining ground, so it just constantly feeds units into you so you can just kill them. And makes your life a lot easier. Marauder, Horsemen of Court. They do have 40 weapon strength. Yikes. What's their charge bonus? 56. Jesus. These guys could actually do some real damage. Marauder Horsemen of Court with throwing axes, maybe not the worst thing. Jeez. Okay, well, there we go. So the Marauder Horsemen are just sort of like staying back here. And the reason they're doing that is because the Iron Hail Gunners are moving up to cover that. So basically, if they move too close, they're going to get shot to ribbons. And they realise that. What they don't realise is they probably could just charge us, and that would be fine. So throwing some axes at the cairn race. We're just going to move out of range until they have to, like, move close enough to let us shoot them. And they don't want to do that. So they're just going to stay at the max range and just sort of, like, mill about there. Meanwhile, we're continuing to push on. Grab that minor supply location. Some Gorby's chariots here to finish off. The Black Coach actually got 30 kills. That is not the worst. You haven't got your ability yet because you need to get 40 kills. And I genuinely don't know how you'd get 40 kills. But no, not rockets into the... Oh, well, never mind. Never mind. The garrison's dead. That's the main thing. One less enemy to deal with. And a forbidden rod to boot. I'll keep it for myself, thank you. I know it's not very good. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. And yeah, more money. Okay, the Vampiric Corruption is going up, which is good. The Chaos Undivided Corruption should be on the way down. These guys no longer have a home. Village is about to get wiped out. And so is our best money-making province. Good! Great! Fantastic. I mean, if we take Castle Drakenhof, then I'm sure there's probably some good locations there, right? I don't think we get the Von Cut. Is it the Von Cut? No, the Mausoleum of the Mad Count we don't get. But the Von Karstein Court Hall we do. Which is okay. It's fine. It's also got a gold mine, so that's nice. But if we can... Right, we'll take out Sylvania. The poll for next time is going to be... We've got 2 potential objectives that we can win on. We can take the Empire, which is going to be tricky. Because we'll have to kill the Reichlands. It's doable, but we'll have to do it fast. Because if we don't wipe them out really quickly, our allies will probably be fairly shitty about that. And then we may have to kill them as well. But theoretically, what we can do is, like, take out Sylvania, take out Dryker, occupy any settlements that are sort of been raised, knock out Festus, and then we can basically just hopefully the plan is alpha strike the Empire. So knock it out in, like, 5 turns max. Or we can try and kill the Wood Elves. Now, the Spinach of Shanlin are going to be an absolute fucking nightmare to reach. However, the Cathay may be able to wipe them out. They have pushed them back. The other then we've got the Wargrove of Woe. That's Dryker. I think that because the Wood Elves spawned quite a while ago, and I think they may have, like, burned out quite a lot of their strength. Then we've got, obviously, the 2 main Wood Elf factions. That's going to be a pain in the ass to get in there and invade, but theoretically is possible. So, do we want to win via conquering the Empire, win via murdering the Wood Elves, or win via some other way? That's going to be the poll for next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.